Alright, so here we go, back to the Dusy. The Dusy Ershim Trail is located near Fresno, California. The trail runs from Mallard Lake to Kaiser Pass. The trail is 33 miles long and is considered hard to extreme. The minimum vehicle requirements would be a vehicle with a minimum of 33-inch tires. Front and rear lockers is highly recommended, as well as a winch and some type of a lift on that vehicle. Any added ground clearance is going to help you out. Full-size rigs can make it through the trail. Just be aware that there's very narrow turns and that they're going to have a lot more difficulty getting around those turns and through some of the tight trees that are located on the trail. This is our third time running the Dusy. As you see here, we had just crossed the dam over Mallard Lake. Now we're headed up to the camp at Voyager. We generally recommend to try to do this as many days as you can. A minimum, I would say, is a 3-day trip with 2 nights would make it doable, but it's going to be long, hard days. As it's going to be 8 to 9 hours of wheeling each day. You see here we're pulling into the gate towards Voyager. Probably about any regular full-size pickup or any stock 4-wheel drive could probably make it in through here. They might have some scrapes or something. There is some mild little rock gardens as you head back towards the Voyager campsite. Now this is a long trail, like I said, it's 33 miles long. I recommend you know what kind of fuel mileage your vehicle is going to get in these type of conditions. Most of the trail is above 9,000 feet, so any carbureted rigs are going to have a hard time unless you jet it prior to coming. We generally always take about 5 gallons per vehicle. Sometimes you use it. I generally can make it through in my JK with about a quarter tank to the door of my house after running this. See here, these are pictures from the Voyager campsite. There is 2 bathrooms at this campsite that are now available to use. They were closed for quite a few years, but the Kingsburg 4-Wheel Drive Club has got them up and running a couple of years ago. I also highly recommend having some type of communication, as it is very remote, and the only way to get emergency equipment up there is by helicopter. So I recommend somebody in your group having some type of a satellite communicator or satellite phone, or even a ham radio. See here, we're just going in through the gatekeeper. It's not much of a gatekeeper anymore. It looks like some of the rocks have been moved since the previous times we ran this. That gate opens August 1st most of the time, depending on the snowfall. Last year, the 2023, the trail didn't open up till Labor Day. This big granite rock right here, they call this Chicken Rock. This year we had 6 rigs in our group. We had 2 1986 straight axle swap 4Runners, both with twin cases, one on 37s, one on 35s, and one of those had a double 4.7-1 transfer cases. We also had a 04 4Runner on 40s with the straight axle swap as well with twin cases. We had 2 JKUs, both on 37s with gears and axles on them. And then we had a Jeep XJ that was on 35s, and it had a limited slip front and a locker in the rear. Most of those rigs didn't have any trouble getting through the trail. There was a couple tight spots other than the usual banging of undercarriage. The full-size 4Runner did have a little bit harder time getting through some of the trees and the tighter spots, but the 40s do make it easy getting over the obstacles. So this time and the last time we did this trail, we split this trip up into 5 days and 4 nights. The first day and the first night we do at Voyager campsite. That way we're ready to rock and roll in the morning. And then we head out from Voyager, we go to Thompson Lake. The first day is about 8 to 9 miles. And it's a good hard day of wheeling, especially when you got Thompson Hill to look for, but at least you're doing it in the daytime. And you're not coming up from town and then getting into Thompson Hill when it's getting towards the evening time. From Thompson Lake we go to Lake Ershim. That's the longest day. It's like 11 to 12 miles, that stint. Then from Lake Ershim we headed to Mallard Lake this year. Last time we ran the trail we went to Lake Camp Lake, and that's about a 4 to 5 mile trip. That's a pretty good day of wheeling, as well as the trail coming out of Ershim is probably almost as hard as Thompson Hill. As you see here, we're at the bottom of Thompson Hill and we are starting to climb up. This is Sean in his JKU. He's just getting to some of the bad parts of Thompson Hill. Thompson Hill, the hardest thing about it is, as you see here, all the silt powder, and you get these loose rocks. And these rocks will just roll right out from underneath you, and they'll just cause you to get high-centered. Thompson Hill is probably the hardest obstacle that's actually on the trail. There's a couple other obstacles that are pretty tough, but all in all, from the bottom to the top, Thompson Hill is probably going to be the toughest spot, right up there with the trail that comes right out of Ershim Lake.
You're good there. Start coming, driver. There you go. Your back end's coming around. You're good. You're not hung up. You're just sliding on the rocks.
As you see here,
just try go back and forth with the
farther. You're just going to see that the rocks just roll right out from underneath this Jeep, and you can see that the silt, the silt beds that are right here. Depending on what time of year you go, I'd say the later parts of the year it's going to be a lot more dug out, and then if you get a lot of guys going through a lot of 40s and bigger tires, it's going to be even worse.
Go drive now. No, start going driver. Driver. Passenger. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now follow that line up, left tire, or your right tire. It's just his back tire's not catching. Yeah. Now try go passenger. Oh.
See here, Evan in his XJ, he got front and rear diff turtled on some rocks right here. We had to stack some rocks, and he ended up having to use his winch to get out of there.
Go passenger, passenger.
To fire. Both men were weak, but McTeague had the height. Fell to the ground, then the hunter was dead. Said that McTeague then shot himself in the head. That was all it did. That was all it did.
Now, once you get to the top of Thompson Hill, the campsite is not too far. There's going to be an established campsite right at the very top of the hill with a bathroom and several campsites that are really close to the road there. If you keep going down, you'll see a road that turns down, starts going downhill, and that's the other campsite that goes towards Thompson Lake. That's the recommended site. If you want to camp with a group of people, camp down there, and then it's probably a couple hundred yards hike down to the lake. This is us pulling into the campsite, and here's a picture of Thompson Lake. These mountain lakes make it great for rinsing off after a long hard day of wheeling, being all dirty and being hot.
I've got something incredibly funky. no, they've gone and done it again!
This is our longest day coming from Thompson Lake, headed towards Ershim. There's a couple spots that we like to stop at, have a little lunch break. This is probably one of the easier stints. There's a few spots in here. You can actually get in a two-wheel drive and get up to maybe like 15 miles an hour. There's some sand beds, decomposed granite as you get towards some of the tops of these mountains and some of these passes. I do apologize for the length of this video. It was just hard trying to get everything I wanted to into the video. I don't like when I see a trail video and all they show is some super hard obstacles and they leave 3/4 of the trail out. I put a lot of time lapse in this video. You get a good idea of what is expected when you go to the trail. Of course, as you watch the video, the perspective never does anything justice. A lot of these rocks that these vehicles are going over are 2 and 3 feet tall. Some are even higher than that, and it looks, in the videos, it doesn't look like they're doing that much. There's a few of these big meadows as you traverse the trail. There's a few of them we like to stop at. We take some group photos at, make some nice pictures. Evan and his son are in this XJ here. He ran this trail the last 2 times, but the first time he ran it, he was on 33s with open diffs, and he made it through. He took some rocker damage and some other damage to the undercarriage, but he did make it through with some winching and pulling from, in good spotting. This year, his son is old enough, so he did quite a bit of the trail and drove.
Always, no days, call it what you want. Keep pace, no craze when you wanna jump. We play all
see coming up here, there's quite a few stream crossings that you do. And in most of these streams, there is quite a bit of brook trout. Some are pretty small, but if you get lucky, you might find a big one just sleeping in there. So this is a drone shot of Ershim Lake. This is my favorite spot on the trail, especially this lake. This lake is absolutely gorgeous. But the campsite is phenomenal for being a campsite in the middle of nowhere. There is a porta potty at all the 3 lakes that we stopped at. So you can just prepare for that. If you can just make sure you bring your wipes and toilet paper and all that stuff. This is a little bit larger lake than Thompson Lake. And there is some good fishing in here, but the campsite's phenomenal. The whole atmosphere. This site is right around 9,000 feet. So this year I brought my 6-year-old boy. He's just about ready to turn 7. This is his first outing solo without his brothers and sisters and his mom. He did a great job. And here you can see a little bit better picture of the campsite. There's a table here. There's also 3 or 4 campsites just to the left of this photo or this video. So there's actually quite a bit of room for other groups as they come through. Heading out of Ershim, this is one of the harder spots. This is probably right up there with the Thompson Hill. Not quite as bad as Thompson, but this is, as far as rock size go, these are pretty big rocks. And this are switchbacks, probably for a good about 3/4 of a mile. You'll have these big, huge rock gardens as you come out of here. A lot of people ask about this trail if it's as hard as the Rubicon. That I don't know. I haven't done the Rubicon, but this trail is 33 miles long, and it's extremely tiring. Just the length of the trail. Like people say, it's death by 1,000 cuts. There's just non-stop left and right turning through these trees. And there is quite a bit of rock gardens. There is some, spots in between here where you can get up to speed a little bit, but I mean the majority of it is constant. Just crawling over rocks at mile an hour or less.
Si tú me conoces, conoces mi mundo. 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 Si tú me conoces, conoces mi mundo. Si tú me conoces, conoces mi mundo.
Sean here, he got hung up on some rocks coming out of Ershim. We ended up having to pull some cable for this.
Yeah, there you go. Do that. Back.
Cable, just
You can't go back anymore?
to hook them up to. It's probably better than just digging out the trail. Trying to remove some of these rocks.
trying. You're good. Yeah. Paul, you good?
So here coming up, getting ready to stop, is Steve up there in the red 4Runner. He's going to start heading down blind right turn. This isn't a hard obstacle. It's just the way the rock is shaped. Is you start heading up and then you have to make a right turn. And just due to the way the rock is, it looks literally like the cliff is going to fall away. You'll see him start to head down here. And it's generally good to have a spotter. It's a really just makes you feel off camber. It's not a super hard thing. It's just the way that makes you feel as you head down that rock, because you can't see underneath you. And this is, as these time lapses, you see them, it's just a good representation of the entire trail. You can just see it's just nonstop turning through these trees. A lot of these turns are quite a bit tighter than this. There are some sections that give you some reprieve, that you're not, banging yourself around, having to go 1 mile an hour. But there is just as many spots where you're crawling at slow speeds. So this year for our third night, we decided to stop at Mallard Lake to camp at. The last time we did this trail, we stopped at Lake Camp. However, they took the established camp out of there. We don't know if the Forest Service did it or what the reason was for that, but The first time we did it, there was a camp there. However, they took it out this time. This is Mallard Lake. And actually, we were pretty surprised. This campsite is much better. The other side, there was no camps at all. We kind of just slept on the side of the road. But there's an established campsite here. It does have a vault bathroom in it. And this lake is absolutely stunning. It's about a 500-yard, quarter-mile, walk from the campsite downhill at 9,500 feet. So it will get you winded as you come back up. But we took our chairs down there. We went down there and just looked at the lake. A lot of the guys had gone down there several times. It's just an amazing spot. I'm really glad that we stopped at this campsite this year. And then here with the drone footage, you can see Mallard Lake, the one we camped at. It's a small round one, and it's going to pan out. It's going to go into the lake camp, and that's the lake that we had stopped at the last time we ran this trail in 2021. And lake camp, you would not be able. Do not recommend swimming that lake. It's a grazed by cattle around the perimeter of the lake, and there's some kind of a red algae, and last time we were there was quite a bit of sulfur smell coming from the lake. So most of this trail is open range, so just be prepared. There's cattle all throughout here. There's deer, there's lots of big game, there's bear, especially beware of the bear. Just be prepared, and I don't recommend drinking any of the lake water, any of the stream water, anything. It's all going to be full of giardia and any other kind of bacteria from the cows and other wildlife that are in the area. And then from Mallard out to the end of the trail, it's not too terribly long if you split it up into 3 nights. The last day, the 4th day, it's going to be right around about 4.5 miles. You can get there. We got to the end of the trail. It was still pretty early. I ended up getting home. I was home at my house at 1:30 in Fresno. So you can just plan for that. It's not too bad of a day, the last day. There is a couple hard obstacles, but with some good spotters, it's not a big deal. So this tree right here sticks out just enough as you drop off this rock that it likes to catch your tail lights, license plate, anything you got in the back. It's going to catch it. I definitely broke my license plate the first time I ran this trail. And here is this, as long as you take it nice and slow, you should be all right. We even had the big 4Runner go through here. Didn't have any issues getting through here. Just have a good spotter, and that way you guys can get through without any issues.
So start coming down.
Go slow, go slow. You have to start coming driver a little bit. Yep. Go slow. You're coming off to your passenger side. Go driver, 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 hard driver, hard driver. There you go. Keep going. Hard driver, hard driver. Put your rock slider right on that rock. Oh, hard driver, hard driver, hard driver. You got it. You won't hit.
So here's another example of
rock slider.
perspective as
Just keep
Sean
going,
makes
go
it through, trying to get this through past the street. But you'll see his tire go down past this rock, and you'll see his tire go below the rock, and he's got 37-inch tires. And it doesn't look that bad in the video, but that is quite a big rock, as a lot of these obstacles are.
Keep coming, driver. Perfect. You got it.
Your left one's gonna start coming down right now.
You're good. Keep going, driver. About a foot off the ground. Almost down. There you go. You're clear. Now he's got to start going down. He's got to go down. Yeah, go passenger. Slow, 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 slow. Brent needs to come way around. He's gonna have to come real wide. I'll go that way a little bit. Yep, keep going that way. Now turn hard, passenger. Straighten out, driver. There you go, keep going that way. Yep, now come passenger. You got it.
Drive a little bit again.
Yep, there you go.
So here's me and my boy. This is where we all stop at the overlook. This is a good spot to take pictures. On the backside, you got a good clear view of Edison Lake. Let me see everybody here. I'm getting ready to take some photos. There's a few harder obstacles as you're heading out. This little section isn't necessarily hard. It's just if you don't have any kind of rock slider or skid plates, you're going to bang some stuff up. As there's some pretty good sized drop offs
right
as you
there.
come
Now
down. You
start
see
going
Paul
faster.
here. He's got 37s on the 4Runner, and then he's going to be dragging skid plates as you come down there.
Yeah, he's good. Yep. You're going to put your tires.
Well, McT rode hard across the valley of death, down from Frisco with no time to rest. 6 pounds of gold, all strapped to the side. Papers call her
Oh, no,
the
you're
dead
fine.
lottery
But it always feels worse.
Alright.
Go slow down, slow down. You're coming off, slow.
Hunter saw the men all passing around. Picture of the killer who might be in town.
Driver,
I know
back up a
the
little bit, go
man,
driver.
yeah, I know him
Back up a
real
little, driver.
well. His name is McTeague, I'm gonna send him to hell.
Oh, you gotta back up. Go. Okay, now go driver. Hard driver. Now come to me. Faster.
Now this is coming up right towards the end of the trail. Everybody's getting set up here as you got hard left turn. There's 2 lines you could take on the hard left turn, and then you'll see everybody go down it as they get closer to it.
Hands up, he said, and pulling gun in his back. Turn around slow, happy the golden that side. His horse half dead, McTeague had nothing to lose. He swung round hard, kicked him set with his What's the price to kill? What's the price to kill? What's the price to kill? Gun misfired and they started to fire. Both men were weak, but McTeague had the height. Fell to the ground, then the hunter was dead. Said that McTeague then shot himself in the head.
So here's Sean. He's starting the left turn here. He decided to go on the longer way around here. This way isn't too bad. It's just a lot more turn. You have to make about a 4-point turn. You go down here. You see his tires is drooped out there. He's going to back up, and then he's got to back his left side up onto some rocks, and then he'll come back around.
He's fine there. He's just rubbing the fender. Hold on. Just like that.
I come down here. I thought that the inside line was a little bit easier, so I took the inside line, as you see, as I go down here.
This wouldn't have been that bad if we had filled that hole in.
That's tough.
Straighten out. Left rear's climbing. Right front or left front's gonna. Both fronts are dropping. Right front's gonna start dropping. Right front's coming down. Going down. Right front's coming down. He's not gonna be able to. He's bound up. Keep going, Dad. Keep going. There you go. Now stop. Stop. I don't think you got as good a position as Steve did. Go left. If you turn hard, I think you'll be able to go left as much as you can. Go forward. There you go. All the way. It's all bound up. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep holding it to the left. It's going to want to go right. Okay. Real slow, Dad. You're all right. You're at the bottom. Keep going. Real slow. Okay, stop. just going straight. Now you can probably start turning. Turn! Well, if he does what he's doing, he can crawl up and then back up. Yeah, you can go straight. Just keep going passenger. Yeah, keep going that way. Yeah, you got a long ways. Yeah. And then you can back up. There you go.
Pull over, you can't pull over.
That's pull over all the way. Go straight. Where your back tire will climb. I mean, if you want, you can come down here. There you go. Same. There you go. There it is. Yeah, you can still go back. That's good, that's good.
There's Brent here. He just made that thing look easy. We're heading down towards the end of the trail. I just want to tell everybody thanks for watching. Here we all set up at the little in the trail area, White Bark Vista. I also want to tell everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.